philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. Buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. they pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to sell or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Wage inflation is very important, right? And we've seen this nice, steady bleed upward in accelerating wage growth. Comparatively,
really, wage growth really booming. Wow. I don't think so. We're going to take a look at that. And also, remember this?
I inherited a mess.
What did he talk about? What mess? Well, we're going to talk about that, too. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Markets up another 105%. Markets continuing to go up. It just 100 points, I'm sorry. And it continues to go up almost every day. Why? What's going on with this market? Because it's thriving on the promise, and he's kept every promise. He's kept every promise of his tax cuts. And those tax cuts are going to boost our economy big time. And remember, when those tax cuts come in, especially for companies, it's going to lift corporate profits. We're also talking about getting all of these regulations cut back on businesses. We're talking about a business tax rate from 35% to 15%, and then reducing individual tax rates. Of course the stock market's going up. Of course it's going up. And then he's talking about not only cutting taxes, cutting regulations, but he's also talking about putting $1 trillion into infrastructure. So people are going nuts. They're just investing because they know this whole economy has been fake for 8 years. We've had this rally for 8 years, all on stock buybacks. Now, at least the stock market will finally go up on the old-fashioned earnings, profits. For 8 years, we've had prosperity without profits. It's just crazy, and we see that every day. We see that every day. And what's amazing is that they talk about wage growth. You heard her talking about wage growth is great. Are you kidding? Wage growth? What are you, nuts? Wage growth has risen about 0.6%. 0.6% over a year period. Let's go look at current. Just look at December and January. January, 0.3%. 0.3%. Are you nuts? We're not getting any. Even if you said it was a 1% growth rate, what difference does it make? Have you gone to the movies lately? Have you tried? Have you gone to the supermarket and tried to buy some grapefruit? Up 13%. How about white potatoes? Up 28%. Navel oranges up 10%. See if you said it was 1%. The stock market. When Aunt B came out last week, and Aunt B says, "Oh, our inflation's hitting our target, just a little bit below our target of 2%." What's she, nuts? That's a make-believe target. She made that up, just so she could justify keeping interest rates at 0% that destroyed this country. The 0% interest rates have really destroyed this country because the corporations are not investing into their own companies. They're investing into buying their own stock. And when they do that, we don't produce more and you don't get a wage increase. And if you don't get a wage increase, we don't consume. If we don't consume, the economy doesn't grow. So the stock market has gone up 230%, but earnings have been negative. This is crazy. They just came out with a report today. I think it was since 2012 or 2013, the stock market's gone up 87%. But guess what? There's no earnings, no profits. The earnings have been negative. The Dow is now heading from 20,000 to 21,000. But guess what? On the Dow 30. But the revenues are worse. The revenues, we haven't seen revenues this bad since 2011. But guess what? The market's going up anyway. Prosperity without profits. So what we have to get going here is they have to start pushing these tax cuts, getting these tax cuts in so that people don't sell into this market. In the meantime, why aren't you in the market? And I know why. Because you're afraid. You're scared to get in. Because you think the minute I get in, it's going to go down. And I don't blame you. You've experienced that with the dot-com crash. You experienced that with the housing crash. 1987, you experienced in 1987, that crash. But you don't have to experience that anymore. You don't. That's why I designed the chart that I have, so that it tells you when it's time to get out, when the institutions are pulling out. Honest to God, it works. So this rally that we're having, look, it doesn't matter. Don't try to judge it right or wrong. Just make some money. As long as you got the comfort to get out in time. Why not? Think about this. Only 2 companies of the 1,300 largest public companies, only 2 of 1,300, Microsoft and Johnson & Johnson, have more cash than debt. So let's see. So the stock market's going up. Let's just take from 2011, never mind 2008, that's going up 238%. Let's take from 2011, the market's increased by 87%. But wait a minute. The 1,300 largest publicly traded companies, only 2 of 1,300 have more cash than debt. All the other 2, that's it. All the other companies have so much debt, more debt than cash, because of all the stock buyback. They're even talking now about the companies cutting a deal when Trump cuts the taxes. All the companies that have their cash stored overseas, so they're not paying taxes on it. When they finally cut a deal, they're going to bring $250 billion over here, and they're going to take that money to buy even more stock buybacks, which I think is a bad idea. But that's what they're saying. So the excitement in the stock market between all his promises of tax cuts, infrastructure, cutting regulations, companies bringing their $250 billion in cash over here to buy even more of their own stock. Today, Home Depot comes out. Guess what? They're buying $15 billion of their own stock to get the stock price up. This is madness. But you know what the real madness is? You're not participating in it because you're afraid. And I don't blame you. That's why I designed my chart so when it turns red, you get the hell out of Dodge. Go. But until then, where are you going to make this kind of money? Where? To retire? Flipping houses? What are you, nuts? I don't think so. This is crazy. Now, Trump's stock market rally will continue. It'll continue to thrive as long as he keeps talking about the tax cuts. And he keeps talking about how this economy will boom. The economy will grow to 4 or 5% because of the lift the corporate profits will have. As long as he keeps talking about it and how he's going to trim all the regulations back and drop the corporate tax from 35 to 50, as long as he keeps talking, he's also talking about repealing the estate tax, which that's got to be repealed. So he's better off talking about it than doing it. I hope he never does it, because if he never does it, the stock market will go to 55,000 by just promising he's going to do it. Why aren't you in the market? I got a chart so that you can get into the market. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. Unlimited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow, you need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. You're listening to The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grandy. Be sure to check out the all-new Phil's Gang website at philsgang.com.
The economy itself is doing quite well. We're seeing a tremendous increase in consumer confidence.
You know, I love it, don't you? Welcome back to Phil's Gang. I love it. We're seeing confidence in consumers. No, you're not. Then they'll say, do you see this? Wow, consumer spending is up. What they don't tell you is consumer spending is up, but they don't volunteer to go out and buy stuff that's more expensive. See, they should give us the numbers based on the units sold. So in other words, they never do that. They just tell you, oh, look at this. The economy's really doing good. Look how the consumers are spending. Wow, so they're spending all that money they got in January, the 0.3 cent increase? Or maybe they still saved some of that 0.6 cent they got in December. Maybe that increased. That's why they're out really buying. They're really confident. What are you, nuts? They never give you the units. They just give you the price increase. But they're not buying more. We have inflation. And they tell us the inflation's 2%. That's a total lie. Inflation's at double digits. I went to the movie yesterday with Marta. I couldn't believe we got tickets. And we got some what was it, popcorn store. I mean, it was like, I'm telling you, you could blow $100. I mean, it's amazing. I go, are you kidding? I think the tickets were like what were they like? I think they're like $20 for the tickets, and yeah, then you had to eat, right? And we went to this place called Bristo's. See Bristo, where they feed you. It's really kind of a neat place. But my God, you wonder. So there's no inflation is my point. What a bunch of nonsense. Okay, let's move on. Let's go take a look at some stocks. Let's see if we can make some money.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay, I am going to, it's my birthday this week, so I am going to open up. I am going to give, okay, over my birthday here, I'm going to give away, okay, for 30 days, my MV2. In other words, I'm asking for more ambassadors. Couldn't be at a better time, not as my birthday, but because of the fact the market keeps going up and up and up. And you're so afraid to get in because you think it's just going to crash and you're going to get caught. And I understand that. Why do you think I designed this chart? I'm the only one that